All right, so we're live. We're going out of order. So lizards. Okay, keep going with the lizard conversation. You would rather have, we'll do the introductions in a minute. We're in the middle.
Yeah.
So, okay, lizards. I would rather fight an alligator than a lizard or a crocodile, whatever. Bring it. I would rather see it coming at me and know I'm going to lose a leg. A lizard can crawl up my pant leg. And I don't know where. So
I'm in total agreement.
Okay.
If it's a monitor, because they are alligator-like and they have teeth.
Okay.
But a regular lizard.
I'm talking like a little blue skank. The little things in the backyard, like.
Not a skank. A skank is something totally different.
Yes,
every birthday, every Christmas, please send them a box of lizards. I'll pay shipping.
You'll pay shipping. This is just so. I'm gonna get picked on today, guys. All right, hey guys, welcome to This and That podcast. Dr. Kim Cook, she's not doctor, but she's so intelligent. I'm John Ragusa, as normal as I get. This week we're going episode 7. We have Let There Be Guests. This man is brave enough to take the first invitation to be a guest.
Take the next one, and I'm bringing an alligator and a lizard. I'm seeing which one.
I'll fight. Dude, next week we're fighting an alligator.
Hey, you
live
know what?
on television.
I'm bringing a skunk.
Oh,
a skunk and a
show up.
snake. See, we all have our.
We know how to keep you away.
And correction, I'm not scared of skunks. I'm scared of the butthole.
Now, but that's true.
I had
Skunks
to
butthole.
clarify that before the
Speaking of buttholes, there's toilet paper roll in case anybody needs it. I don't know why
I
it's
own
there.
this.
She owns this. That's
I
right.
own
Because
this.
she's.
I'm trying to
Training my puppy. Training the
You
puppy.
think we're normally off the rails? You think off the rails is normal? Oh, wait till today. So anyway, this is a friend of ours, like we discussed before. A friend of mine means we don't talk about nothing.
We don't talk about nothing.
Friend of ours, he's a friend of ours. His family is. So
if this was the mob, I would be in charge.
he would be a.
And I'm untouchable.
He'd be a
They
capo
wouldn't be able to shoot.
for show.
Capping.
He'd be a capo. I'd be a ranker.
Yeah.
I'd be a ranker,
You're the
not a
collector.
ranker.
We already know.
Me, I'm the face.
Yeah.
I'm the. Hey, Keith's gonna come over. I don't want Keith to come over.
Yeah.
So, all right. Anyway, guys.
I'm bringing a snake. That's why.
He's bringing a snake.
I'm bringing a snake, alligator, lizard. I'm gonna see which one he
He always
Sounds like
has
a bad
snakes.
joke.
He always has snakes because he's so charming.
runs through.
That guy walks into a bar with a snake, an alligator, and a
It would be
lizard.
hilarious. Could you imagine running from a lizard? and a
Can you imagine me
snake
running? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I don't run unless chased, and
Yeah.
they don't chase
If you
pretty
see
fast.
this guy running,
I'll just go with
Yeah,
it.
just
If you see me
same.
running towards you,
Yeah.
turn and run.
Yeah.
Just go.
Same.
Is it American food that he's going to
Yeah.
get, or something scary as hell?
He said it's terrible that I'm going to follow me. Get ahead of me.
Usually with me, it's a clown with scary balloons that
Keep the
float.
Oh,
Scary
God.
Oh, so you're not an It fan.
Christmas.
She's not a Pennywise fan. That'd be
Pennywise. I hate Pennywise.
Pennywise.
Pennywise. I hate Pennywise.
Okay, but hating Pennywise, Bill Skarsgård or Tim Curry? You
The
gotta
newer one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Tim Curry, I love you, buddy. I not that I don't love Bill Skarsgård, but yeah, I don't think you can. Fucking
Yeah.
Tim Curry
I
is
mean,
Pennywise.
I would have thought
Yeah.
it would have been the
Yeah.
one.
well, I didn't see.
So
I
we
didn't see it when I was
We were
younger.
talking about this earlier. Today, you're going to get a lot of sarcastic, but don't forget the scholastic because we've got the school teacher here.
Yeah.
So I was going to get a ruler, but I couldn't find one. I don't know if they make them. She's going to whack us.
She improvised.
That sounded odd, but
She does improv.
she may have
You
to
just
whack
said
us
he was
during.
our friend,
Yes, he is our friend.
so might whack
Good
it.
friend, in fact. Anyway,
I brought some piano
so
wire.
this is Keith Summerville. He's gonna kill somebody. Alligators, piano wire. We're gonna get banned by the FCC. I hope not. Because we're breaking all of them. All right, let me get this. So Keith Summerville with Georgia Best Roofing. They are in our BNI group. Keith took over for his cousin Stephen Bagwell of Heart of Pine fame. He's on his way to Bollywood or wherever musicians go.
Dollywood, not Bollywood.
I know. Dollywood, Hollywood, Bollywood. I don't know where they go. I don't play country music. But anyway, he's a good friend of ours, and he's just a vat of Stephen's excellent. This guy I'm talking about, a vat of knowledge. I've never seen him in a bad mood. I have, but it's very hard for him to be because he's so shiny in front of everyone. So we decided he would be a great first guest. We were going to do it last week, but lovely Kim went to Texas to see family. How's the family?
Great.
Good. Everything's wonderful.
She wouldn't let John cheat on
Yeah. She's like,
Yeah.
oh, you guys can't do this. Oh, this is she did this thing. I don't know. It's my lie. I'll tell it. So she's like, you guys will not. And she- I thought there was some guy in the corner. Because she was just steady.
Yeah.
So like, okay, I'll tell you what. We'll just have Luca fill in.
Yeah.
And Luca filled in and did an amazing job. So now we
He
have
did. That was fun.
the hosts portal
Hostesses.
back, and now we have our first guest. So another milestone hit. As we rank up with 3 viewers,
Yeah. A whole 3.
which we may move to Tuesdays from 7 to 8.
Skink.
So
Richard
comment.
says it's skink. Not
It's a
skank.
skink. Oh, dude, skink, skank, any of them. I don't want any of them in my pants. I'm a married man. So skink, skank, skunk.
I said, you think comedian?
Never.
I'm honored because I agree with you. I'm honored.
The only monitor I want to see is the one I'm looking at. That's,
On my birthday, we went to a recognize show, and there was
Oh,
a
we did.
huge bluetail snake.
oh yeah, I didn't know that. Like the little ones you see in your backyard,
They get
they
big.
make them like this big.
Yes.
I didn't know.
Only domestic one. Only domestic.
Not imported, only domestic.
Only
So
domestic.
Heineken
Okay.
does not have skinks.
No,
Okay.
like
You know why their tails are
if
blue?
it's
I'm allowed to.
It's for attracting. They want it breaks away. So if they get attacked, it breaks away and they grow another tail. That's why it's blue. It's a lure.
So they
It's a
know.
lure for a bird, so they can break their tail off.
No, so instead of going for its head,
It goes.
they go for the tail, and if you get the tail,
Oh.
gone. I'm just asking.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm a fan of using
But this is why he's here, because who knows all of these things? Just wait. 10 minutes into the conversation, you'll be like, wait, he's just hit on 18 subjects. Yes,
Yeah.
he did. And he's probably accurate on all of it. Yeah, don't Google it and it'll match, but then actually look into it further and it'll still match.
Yeah.
That's the awesome
You
thing about it.
Googleize it.
like so in backyards where there's a bunch of people walking around, the bluetail snake will make it that big. But in like
Yes.
wildlife rainforest they do, and
Yes.
domestic they do.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ah.
okay.
Okay.
And they'll grow,
Domesticated.
they'll grow to the size of their environment. So the matter, the tank you put in, that's the rate.
Like
Okay.
goldfish.
So they'll get. See, I didn't know that about plecos. We got little sucker fish.
Yeah.
They've been this big like my whole life.
Yeah. Put them in a bigger
A buddy of mine was getting ready. He had one like I'm like, that's a sucker fish. So I got another sucker fish, put it in with him. He was only about this big. Now he's like that big. I was amazed. I never knew sucker fish could get.
He didn't have to get that big until he got a
He's a
rival.
big sucker.
He got a rival.
That's why I get offended when somebody says theory of evolution. It ain't a theory. It's provable. It's not a theory. A theory is something you can't prove.
Okay.
Theory versus okay
All right.
I get offended by that.
Hey, you guys know what day it is?
of
What
evolution.
day is it?
It's Gala Day.
We need
And
that.
it's Donna's birthday.
It's
What is Gala? No, I'll trump it. I'll trump it. Hang on.
today is the day for the Hope Gala for the Ashton Hope Keegan Foundation that I've been telling y'all about. And so we get to get dressed up and go look pretty and be in a Parisian environment over at the Cotton Press and do all the fun things. And there's raffles. and
Where's this
there's
cotton
auctions.
press?
Cotton Press is in Athens.
Right there. There
It's
we are. Athens.
Georgia.
Local Athens podcast.
Yeah.
We're here.
So we're excited.
Yeah, and it's a
did a-
worthwhile charity.
It is absolutely a worthwhile charity. It's to help women in our area break the chain of generational poverty so that they can better themselves with education and move on to take care of their families. And so, yeah, it's something I really believe in, and it's what Ashton believed in, and her parents are carrying on her dream. So, yeah, I get to be a part of that, and it makes me happy.
So women, go empower yourself with Kim.
And
Guys can come too.
my wife will be there as well. She's serving.
Yay,
She's helping.
Shannon.
She's volunteering. Whatever. No, this is one of those things we should not go to.
Yeah.
But you're
Because-
going, right?
But here's-
appreciate
I
the
can't go.
invitation.
Yes, you can.
I can't. I mean, if you want me to go, I'll be happy to go. But I really can't go to functions like this because, and here's why. I am very. I come off abrasively. I know. I know.
Really?
But some people will say I've been called the a-hole word, asshole. But I don't agree with it in the situation, perhaps. But I'll make an inappropriate joke at a table full of ladies,
I can say
and they will laugh, except that one, and you know that one.
The one that does this?
Just that one. I'm not gonna say what they look like, sound like, walk like, talk like, age nothing. But that one ruins my fun, and I don't go to functions like this because I don't like upsetting people often.
Mhm.
And if I do, I'm very targeted
See,
on who I want to
need to
upset.
train you because the more that I aggravate somebody, the funnier it is to me.
Absolutely, but I don't want to take away from the fun for everybody else. Like this, it's a home gala, it's a charity. So I would rather now a cookout. Oh, let me find her at a cookout, honey. We're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna talk. We're gonna have a good time. And when I say we, I mean all three of the voices in my head. We're gonna have a fabulous fucking talk. You might not like it, but we're gonna enjoy ourselves.
Oh, I have 4.
See? Okay. All right. Actually, we used to laugh about it. There's 7. There's 7. My wife calls it the Magnificent 7 or something like that. But I have 7 different. This is probably not good for public outcry. Sam, this is just a joke. But yeah, 7 distinct possibilities. And she used to. Oh, that's number 4. And it's like. What? But I sit there and I go, I have 7 different ways of dealing with things. Either, embrace, ignore, counter, and it's you go through the line. So yeah.
And the technical term says bipolar.
No, it would not be. It would be siete polar, wouldn't it? 5 is 2, siete is 7. So siete polo. I'm wild enough. Sheila, no, but that would be siete polar. It would be.
So you are siete polar.
I think so. I would say I'm. Hey, we can invent terms these days.
I wonder what Richard, what say you? How many polar am I?
Bunny agrees. That's my mother agrees. Probably that I'm bipolar or
no. I think she said that about the gala.
No,
maybe. Can't hear Keith very well.
Can you guys talk louder because I can hear Keith through your mic.
Oh,
like a little like normal voice.
John's being loud? Really?
No.
Quiet as a church mouse.
No. You need to put your mic goes back on because he's over. I'm just doing what the production assistant said.
You're just doing what school teachers.
You follow the rules because he's a school teacher.
Yeah.
I don't follow rules.
I just started.
Keith, John, out back by the dumpster. Kim, up front going, it's C. The answer is D.
Yeah.
No, Jeff, you stupid son of a bitch. That's why your mother's an alcoholic, Jeff.
Yeah.
Do you know why your dad left your house? And she's judgmental and teacher like. She's really not judgmental. I just do.
I will never write her anything. I will type it, spell check it 4 times.
I will have it written. And send it to you. I might sign it, but I'll probably spell my signature wrong.
Randy will be writing all our versions.
Hey, John, I just got your letter. That's not your signature. Going off what samples? Holy
Y'all are
shit,
killing me. Y'all are killing me.
No, just kidding.
But Stephen, he critiques what I write.
Richard-
and sends it back to me.
Richard said, "Stop making fun of my lady before I come down there." He did, but he should have. Come on, man. I'm making you look good. No, Richard.
I got an extra tag on my truck.
Richard's apparently watching church because everything we say, he's saying amen. I don't understand. Joking.
This is better be done when you get home.
Should have been done before she left, right, Rich? We have a fountain of knowledge. We have
We do.
a plethora of topics. What are you doing today? This is a great one. What did you not do today?
Today, I was very, very almost kidnapped to go fishing because my passion is to find the places that are unknown and fish them for the first time.
And
We're going to do that. And my buddy was gracious enough. He told me last night he was going to be there at daylight, and I was so jelly driving in. And then he texted me about the time we got here and said, "Dude, I was just joking. I'm waiting."
oh, nice. Right. What's his friend's name?
His name is Skins.
Skins, thank you for shit, because he did. He probably goes, "Man, I love you guys," because my bestie just called and said, so thank you for lending him to us, and I'm kicking him out at 11 on the nose. He'll be there by 11:30 the way he drives. Hey, you're more than welcome, Skins. Anytime you'd like to come on, we can talk about anything. Well, bunch of notes on that. Give that man a mic.
What did
Okay,
Mom
is
say?
it not working?
No, it's like I don't know what it is.
Here, put that one. Let's switch.
Uh-oh.
I am going with the idea. I don't need the mic.
Wait.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but it's-
You guys can hear me. Okay, unplug that one.
How about I move a little away from you?
This is our third.
Please stand by.
This is our
Yeah.
third mic we've ever used.
Well, I'm off camera now.
We've never
What
used
about-
it before.
See, I
Here's
told
what
you.
I'm thinking.
How about this?
Nobody cannot hear me.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're good. Wait, now we're ready. I feel like we should lock arms. Da 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 da. All right.
Group hug?
Start
Group hug,
away.
I'm ready.
Somebody start away. I'm ready.
Yeah.
All right. That was
That was kind of cheesy.
That was
That
terrible.
was a horrible
Like
idea.
the,
Yeah.
like breakdance, right?
I think we might need the script. No.
We might have to stay on script from now on. I don't know.
No,
Okay.
I told y'all we couldn't be able to keep you two on the rails today. That ain't happening.
I don't know which train tracks to go down. We're pretty
Has
contained.
she
at the
ever
moment.
seen a train jump?
She's never.
Conjunction,
It's great when
junction,
you're in Chicago,
what
right outside
junction?
Juliet.
They
Okay.
used to run a wagon on people when she was
Oh,
before trains. were
okay.
invented.
Sorry.
What? I didn't say you.
Yeah.
I said people.
I forgot the genre.
It's the genre.
Genre.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Right. She just put it the shit. Running a wagon on
No, I knew.
people used to run a wagon on
Yeah.
your grandma.
And see, you already got me doing what Brandy told me not to do.
Oh, Brandy.
You
also,
have to put your mic on.
he's no doubt better have, Brandy. Thank
Yeah.
you
Put it on
for
your shirt.
sharing him.
Yeah, Brandy, thank you.
You know you lost your keys because you're keyless. But
That was
Thank
his
you.
one time.
That's
That's
I'll
one
keep him
time.
in- I'll
That's
keep
his
him in
one
check,
time.
I don't
Brandy.
use it. I use it. So
I'll-
it's over now.
I'll keep him in check. That one
It's
and
like
done.
most of my relationships in life. Over now.
Yeah.
Thank you for staying on, Shannon.
Shannon
He's
loves
the-
you.
He's a
Yeah.
one night
Shannon's-
stand king before he met his beautiful
That
wife.
is not how I meant that. Oh my gosh. I wish they left me. I love them all. But they
It
left.
sounded better that way.
Yeah.
Though. It's more interesting.
It was more interesting that way. That explains why I should.
Yeah.
But that's the point. So how was your week? What did you do today? What was the highlight? What was the highlight of you guys this week?
Hopefully it's going to be when I leave here. Well, this is the highlight of the week, but
Oh, that was good.
But the
You're assuming my week's over.
if this fishing trip goes as planned,
So this
it'll
is
be
a
the
spot that
highlight,
hasn't been,
yeah.
and we're not gonna close it.
Yeah.
This spot hasn't nobody.
It's
yeah,
spot
it's a
there.
reservoir and it's it's not very known. It's in Bowman. Well, no, I don't
Yeah,
know.
no,
I wanna get, it's in Bowman, Georgia,
It's in Georgia.
and
Right.
it's
in
oh, you need a
Georgia.
fishing license, but it's only accessible by kayak, which is my thing.
Nice.
Wait,
Nice.
so is this like the type of place that'll have to come back?
Oh yeah.
So you have a gala and you have a fishing trip.
Mhm.
I have a 10-year-old today.
Yay!
My little Rena. Happy
Happy
birthday!
birthday!
We took out this afternoon, so going up to the lake Oconee, I think it is.
Oh,
To a
nice.
pavilion
Nice,
and do
yeah.
a little cookout stuff.
Yeah.
So birthday
Hopefully it won't be as
celebration,
hot
give a-
today as it's been all week.
I'm hoping for that cloud cover that's been coming in the late
Yes.
afternoon, not the downpour
Yes.
that's been following, but the cloud
Yes.
cover usually lasts
Or
about an
the
hour.
humidity. Good
Whole
lord.
reason I'm got
South
to go
Florida
fishing
boy.
today.
I hate when people talk- Pet peeves. Let's talk about pet peeves.
Okay.
When somebody says humidity, I am from South Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I grew up in humidity. I
Yeah.
grew up in
Yeah.
humidity.
Yeah.
I lived in Virginia. It would hit like 72, and people would be like, "Oh my God!" They turned into like New York Jewish women. Oh my God, the humidity! And I'm sitting there like I'm pumping 275 at the time, like heavy, like sweating, carrying pipe, going. But this is so clear. Because
Yeah.
I grew up like you walk
Yeah.
outside, it's hit right in your face with the heat.
Well,
It's-
you see, Amarillo
okay.
is high desert plain. And so I grew up with like 20% humidity.
Yeah. it's
And
very
when I
dry.
moved to East Texas, I thought I was going to die.
Totally changed up your whole.
Oh my
brain.
goodness.
Yep.
The shade works in Amarillo, Texas.
Yeah.
The shade works in Montana. The shade does not work here because
No,
it is just surround sound hot.
Yes.
It's
Well,
terrible.
you get so hot and so moist that you're actually radiating humidity while you're in the shade.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you.
And
when
you're
I
like, "Don't
stayed
touch
it
me."
out, Is when I worked in California, I stayed I opted out, so I was home 14 days in 2 years. Well, that final trip home, when they opened the jet, I was standing in front of the door.
Mhm.
That humidity hit me. It was like I couldn't breathe.
Did you get back in your seat and go back?
Oh, I was ready. I was down. Yeah. You spend that much time in San Diego,
Yeah, it's terrible.
it's like heaven on earth, except for prices.
I mean,
And that's back when you were a chunky fella.
Yeah.
Here's another song you don't know about Keith. He's
Well,
half the
something,
man. You know the song by Stone Temple Pilots? I'm half the man I used to be. Very few people can sing that song and know what it means. This man can sing that song. He used it before. After
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. This is my
After,
before.
this is before.
Wow.
Yeah.
And my
Anyway,
mom's about to.
and- yeah, it's my flesh yarmulke. You
Yeah,
know, it's
yeah.
Jewish.
You know what y'all need? Some collagen. Just saying.
What is collagen, Kim? This is her weekly plug.
Yeah.
Life Vantage has
Life
activated
Vantage.
true science collagen that will help you grow.
Tell them, not me. I hear it.
You said okay.
Yeah, I know,
you
but
heard
they
it.
need to know.
Okay.
If you put him on a collagen regimen, he grows hair. I will rub it over my whole body for the rest of my life.
Well, you didn't see Richard's before and after pictures that I showed in my 10-minute because you were there.
Did I just
Nor
put
did
them
anyone
on?
else, Richard.
Yeah,
You
no,
wouldn't like me to
didn't
look
share
because
that.
I certainly didn't see them. Don't know.
I retract
Flip
that
sheets
bet
off
until I
the
see
top.
those.
I just said that I took the pictures in my house. I didn't say who they were.
Yeah, and it didn't look like Ramsey did it.
We know they exist now.
Might have been Ramsey.
Yeah, but yes, it was Ramsey.
But so he takes the True Vantage collagen and we've seen before and afters of other men and women who have grown their hair back because of the activated collagen that we have. So yeah.
Okay, now I will sit here and go, there are no cyanide in your product, and I'll make fun of it. I'll Stephen Hutop, all those things. Grow my hair back. Okay, you want a fucking advocate? Okay, here's a bet. Stephen Utah, double down, baby.
Yeah.
Grow this back to its former glory of like 80s rock star, like Jack
I
Black
didn't
with
say-
beauty.
I didn't say you could do that.
Well, I'm just saying.
Everybody-
She didn't say
Each
miracle.
person's results are different.
Oh, individual results may vary.
That's right.
Not
That's right.
valid in Montana.
Okay, now the disclaimer.
Right now,
Yeah.
oh shit,
Yeah,
fine.
we're in that confidence level.
Hey,
Yeah.
wait. It's like the optometrist. You know, he walks in, you're fine. She walks in, you're fine. Gilbert Gottfried walks in. Oh, I don't know if I can fix your eyes. All of a sudden, they might be too bad. It's okay,
Yeah.
then fine.
Yeah.
So, Life Vantage, good for you.
It
Unless
is
you
good for
chew
you.
fucking balls.
Yeah.
Which
It's
apparently I have.
It is,
Oh, look, what's your category,
It is
John?
it is
Two fucking
good.
balls. I'm sorry.
It is good for your
No,
insides
that's-
too. You
now
just see
we're talking
results
about
on the
gut
outside.
health. We go. I can't fix your hair, but you got a lot of inside. Let's
Yeah,
fix that.
Yeah. Let's pick.
You don't have
John.
any hair, so
Let's
that's
pick
gone.
John
But you
today.
got. Let's just
the show.
let's just
pick it,
pick
yeah.
on John.
Every shortcoming he has.
Every
and,
shortcoming I have.
we won't run out of
I'm the
material
short
for
one.
hours.
I'm the short one.
Go ahead. I got broad shoulders
No,
because
John.
I'm wide. Ha ha ha.
No, he's
It's
too
fine.
thick skinned.
Yeah.
There's no
You're not
problem.
giving us a chance. You're not giving us a chance to like dog you.
Chance, go. Dog me. I'm not. I was in high school one time. And I was like, go ahead, dog me.
I would have never
Yeah, I
believed
should have
that.
never done that.
You actually showed
That
up.
was a bad locker room experience.
I went through the front door, out the back to the dugout,
That's the thing. It's like making fun of me.
and
has
I don't
never
play
been-
baseball.
I've never.
Oh.
Replay it. It's
Is that
good.
is that a Motley Crue song?
It's like one of those statements, you know. You have to hand it to a blind prospect.
Ah,
you do.
You know, it's just
Yeah.
it's there's educational value in the statement, but people are like, how do you mean?
Yeah.
What I said. Oh,
Yeah.
there's no. So,
Yeah.
Pick on me lasted
reminded me of a
16
good joke.
seconds. You guys,
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
I
I'd have brought. Pick on me for a minute.
got
I
called
will
out.
Jedi mind
I think
trick
we
your ass.
did. You know
No,
what?
you didn't get called out. I was just
Teachers aren't allowed to pick on people. So there's that.
Hey,
You heard it here. She
Leave-
admitted it.
leave
She's
the
a
teacher at the door.
See, that's
Fire away.
Yeah, put that teacher.
Well, give me
Yeah.
a minute. Say
Let me
something and
unbutton my
I'll
teacher
I'll
jacket.
Oh, am I that difficult to pick the death? You need a minute.
Give me 5 minutes. I'll think of something quasi-negative, to possibly think about.
Yeah.
you. 2 minutes
That
later,
will
I'm
not
like,
harm your feelings
I
too
mean, yeah,
much.
okay.
Well, see, I've had a lot of practice about keeping thoughts inside my head.
Okay.
We've never
Here's
had
the-
that.
No, but here's a good one.
Yeah.
In today's climate, and this is you tune in as part one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we'll tune in as
That's the dumbass.
the
Well,
the
but you're,
idiot.
he's the
In
medium.
today's climate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I don't hate anybody.
I don't
Let's just
either.
open with that. I don't
Yeah.
hate anybody.
No.
I make fun of everyone equally.
You're all
So-
you are fair. You
How
are
do you navigate?
Across
Equal-
the board, yeah.
you will
Because
equal opportunity make fun of.
I
Yeah.
have like pick a different colors, different religions,
Yes.
different sexual orientation,
Yes.
different geographic locations, different. I have friends in all of these.
Yes.
But I have been accused by people in all of these categories who don't know me
Yes.
Mhm.
as being anti all of these at one point or another in my life.
Right.
Same with me.
Right there. Put it up.
Yeah.
How do we navigate that properly?
Well,
and here's
people-
what I don't want to hurt anybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to hurt anybody.
But people can't take openness.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's like you guys just called me fat like 18 times in the past 20 minutes. Not directly, indirectly, blah, blah, blah. I'm still standing. I'm not, I know I have to lift it every morning. You think they notice it before I do? Certainly not.
You know what I think it is?
My hair. I have 7 kids. Have 7 kids and have hair left. Good luck. Okay, I know where my shit went to shit, but I'm fine with it. If you have a good fat joke, I am going to laugh harder than you. If you come in with like, you're fat, I'll be like, oh no, there's so much more there. Use this, and I'll throw you 10 fat zingers.
Yeah.
Just to make you a better comedian, just to make you funnier.
Just to help you
So
out.
how do we navigate? And when I say we, I mean old white men, I guess. But how do we navigate today's?
I am not an old white man.
We. You're the teacher. You're
No,
I have never seen you offend. The one time I saw her get edgy is when she zoomed in. It was like episode 2, and she goes, "They used to call me the N-lit word." I'm like, "Oh." I thought for sure I was the first one to fuck up and drop it. I actually thought I dropped the N-bomb, and she's like,
and he threw out an acronym.
So,
and yes, I knew exactly what he meant.
You know, and I think I kind of attribute it to helicopter parenting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do that.
That people
It's all coming out now, Mom.
get their little feelers hurt
It's your fault, Mom.
over things instead of bucking up and taking it, letting it bounce off.
Yes.
Yeah, it hurt my feelings when I was called that in school. And yeah, I still remember it. But you know what? If you let people see that your feelers are hurt,
Yes.
they'll attack you more.
Yes. It's.
I mean, you have to be resilient. Where has resilience gone?
It's gone. It's just left. Everybody is so hung up on PC correctness these days that nobody can actually say what needs to be said.
Anything.
Yeah.
You have to put your microphone.
Oh well, I'm holding it because I'm keeping it away from loudmouth over here.
Is it
Yeah.
his light?
Yeah,
It's his lightsaber.
No, he's like, you
Wah,
can't.
wah,
Yeah.
wah.
How do you
Oh well,
shut me
yeah,
up?
we're not PC. The fat loud guy over here. Yeah, he's crying it out.
No, I'm sorry, you forgot bald.
Oh yeah, in the ballpark.
Yeah.
Yeah, fat bald guy.
Harry.
If it wasn't for these killer fucking looks, I'd be shit right now. There's a video, and I don't know if you can pull it up quick enough, but I think I sent it to one of you. It's like kids born from 1970, a kid walking into door frame, or guy walking into door frame, and it just summed up this entirety of, I can't even think how many years, but it was like 1970s to like 1985. And the guy walks, he's walking in the door, and he's like, oh, and he just walks on. And then it's like 1986 to like 2002, and it's like, ow.
Yeah.
And then it's like 2006 to today, and that's like, oh, little daddy, my pussy hurts.
Yeah.
And it's so,
Yeah.
it's there, we're there.
Yeah. I
You
need
don't
to be
have to find
rushed
out
to the
it's your
emergency
accident.
room.
I'm gonna help you.
I'm seriously.
If I owe you anything, I'll send you $1 for reenacting your video.
Yeah.
But it's
It's
that's
seriously.
what happened
Wait,
is
which one?
is
Oh, there's a lot of them.
there's a lot of
There we go, that one. Yeah.
one of those.
Yeah.
How did we get here? Somebody pointed out the other day, and I'm trying to think who it was, and I won't. Right. Remember when we were kids, we'd get in a fight. It could be like you and me in school together would have fought, Keith. You and me. No, we didn't.
Okay, wait,
like
hold
when
on.
we first
Time out,
met.
he's got it. You got it?
Okay.
Yeah. And I agree with that. Yeah.
Okay.
And I know
Two
we would
kids
have.
in similar mentalities.
Yeah, well, we're
You were
alphas.
stepping on my turf. I was stepping on
Yeah.
yours the first day we met.
Yeah.
So we'd go, man, shut up, I'm funny, I'm funny. And we'd blood each other. One of us would have a black eye.
Yeah.
A clear winner would have been Crouch. And then the next day or 3 at school, it would
We'd
have
be
been
best friends.
Ow, Daddy, my
Sorry, I wasn't trying to.
Yeah.
And then here's what would happen.
Yeah.
Remember Voltron? It took like 5 of them made this big fucking Voltron. We would have started a Voltron.
Ow,
And
Daddy,
we were more
my
powerful together
Yes.
than we would be apart.
Yes. And I told Brandy we had that. The minute I sat down next to him, I knew.
There was a
I knew. There was a Kim.
Yeah.
I sat across
Okay.
the table,
So yeah,
and
he sat down the table from us. Remember
Yes.
the first few
And we
meetings he
both
came?
gravitated.
And
to him.
both of us were like,
Instantly.
zzz.
Yeah.
yeah.
And there's people
You know-
like that.
You know
and
your
it's rare.
people, yeah. And
that's why I let that pick
I
up.
noticed that about
They love me.
in MC and Jackie. They sat
They-
apart
you
and
can
then
see
and they
that.
have
They
they
sat
have
Even
that.
across the room. You
They're
Yeah.
the kids, listen, they're like freaking crack. My mom,
I know, right,
I had
right.
these 2 girls in my church,
Yeah.
and my mom used to
Yeah.
call them freaking crack.
Yeah.
They did
Yeah.
everything together.
Yeah.
They have become. They
Freaking
just sit
crack,
there and
yeah.
this is them during the BNI.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
3 of us, we're the 3
So funny.
stooges.
No, we're the
Can we just sit there and bother Dr. Ray?
Yes, yes.
we're like Ray's cheerleaders though. When Ray's like, "Hey, water!"
I love that.
Makes you happy.
do.
It's
I do
working
too.
for him.
Yeah, I would
If
say
y'all
that.
don't know Dr. Raymond Stewart in Athens, Georgia, you need to.
You should.
You do need to know
He
him.
will revitalize you.
You're doing a disjustice to not talk.
Yeah, you're harming yourself.
Yes.
He's an amazing person. We need to have him on the show.
And we will. He's
Yes.
shown interest to me. I think our next guest also just previous heads up. We still got time to play. It's Audrey Blanchard from Blanchard Wellness.
Oh, great.
Requested an
Awesome
awesome sit
person
down.
as well.
We are talking about possibly moving the show to Tuesday evenings for everyone's schedule because as you see, four.
Whoa!
We got
Four!
four. Sorry, man, but we have four.
My wife is
And a
on.
lot of people. I don't know. Mine's not. Your wife likes
That's
to.
understandable.
Just kidding.
Richard was on.
Your wife doesn't.
I mean,
So, I'm kidding, Ricky. I call you Ricky.
No,
Yeah, but I'm thinking we're gonna go Tuesday.
Can I
7
call
to
you
8.
Ricky?
no,
Can we?
Yeah.
Together?
no.
All right, fine.
We tried.
You have a Richard. Anyway, so before we started the show, and as you saw, we started kind of in the middle of the conversation. We didn't really want to talk and waste any material, but I brought this up, and this is a good one. A friend of mine, dear friend, probably one of my oldest friends in Florida, David Eckstein, who is 9 Eckstein, always had that argument. He's a big Dolphin fan, man. Son Trey, my nephew, who I love and never see anymore. With Carolina. But anyway, Dave did this post of, isn't friendship weird? Think about it. You just look at somebody and you go, yeah, let's do friendship.
First
Yeah.
5 seconds.
And it is. And like
Mhm.
you said, the first 5 seconds. We sat down, I think we had our one-on-one first.
You did.
And we
Mhm.
sat down
Mhm.
and I told her like halfway through, I'm like, you remind me so much of my auntie Legs because of your stature. And my auntie Legs was like this tall. And not until adulthood did I realize her name was Auntie Legs because she used to go out dressed up with my mom and all you could see was leg. I was like,
this story.
that changes
Ew,
every
ew.
night. It's like, ew. But it's still Auntie Legs. She was Auntie Legs until the day she went to no doubt heaven. And she will be Auntie Legs for the rest of my life. And my kids call her.
The mics are dying.
But we sat there talking.
Oh, our mics are dying.
Our mics are dying. Go get the other mic. Put them in.
Yeah, please.
The stand mic.
The stand mics. Go grab it.
In the bucket, man. You're the sound tech. Just get the mics and pop them up here.
But you know, you
So hopefully you can still hear us. But anyway, and then we podcast and it came together. Well, we had talked about the podcast. So about a week later, I had lunch with this man, and we're sitting there talking. He's like, "Oh yeah, man, Kim was talking about you the other day. Said y'all doing a podcast." That's when I knew this would happen. That was the moment. The moment he said
Okay.
that she was talking about it,
all right.
I knew
You plug.
that
We'll
this
place.
would happen.
Okay.
So my
Okay.
question to you guys is, like, your best friends. Or
Regroup, regroup.
Dave's one of my best friends. What kind of like?
Do we need
Where
both?
did you meet your best friend? How did you meet
Just
your
one?
best friend?
Okay. We're gonna just use one. We're sharing. We can share. We're friends.
And I have good friends that I've met in the line at Dollar General.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I mean,
I
yeah.
talk to on a monthly basis.
You
Well-
guys, we good? Just unplug
This
that.
one's on the ground, so you should that one
Well,
there.
no, we're good as long as you
I
can.
gotta
Okay.
sit on top
As long
of
as you can.
that.
Okay.
Yeah. Check your headphones. Make sure you can hear everybody.
Honestly, how many friends do you have that you know you can count on no matter what?
Now, see, that's a loaded question because every person who I know has that friend in me. That makes sense.
You got
Yeah,
it.
I'm that friend.
I've been in so many situations. Like I used to move yearly, if not better.
Okay.
And this is Florida.
Yeah.
But you know, oh, bro, I'll be there, bro, I'll be there, bro, I'll be there, bro, I can't tell you how many fucking times
Yes.
I loaded a full U-Haul and unloaded a full U-Haul.
Yes.
I have-
Solo. Just like Hans, when
Before-
we out get lunch. Chew wouldn't do that.
Before I moved here and met y'all, I
Yeah.
had one couple friends that I could count on. And every time I go to Texas, especially if I,
And that's the
go
average.
alone. Yeah, when I cross the Mississippi, he's on duty for me,
Okay,
going that
okay.
way. And then until I cross the Mississippi on the way back.
Now,
They
see,
did,
that's-
they did everything for me. When I got divorced, they were there.
Shout out to everyone.
Yeah, Cam and Annette, y'all are awesome. Y'all, I mean, I couldn't have done life without them.
Popcorn.
Okay, talk quiet, that's fine.
Your dad gets so excited.
That's like me telling you to clean your room.
Yeah.
Anyway, oh, he understood though, didn't he? Okay, so,
But yeah, so yeah, I could, in Texas too. And now I have Richard, of course, would do anything for me.
Well, Rick,
now,
no,
but
he
that
doesn't
doesn't,
count.
that
He
doesn't
can't
count.
count.
But,
that's just
I have-
like,
interestingly enough, I have more here, and I've lived here 2 years. I have more people that I know I can count on than I did.
okay, now I think that's what we're talking about. I think
Yeah.
that's what we're talking about. Now, you know your Texas people, right?
Mhm.
When you go on vacation, they're still
Yep.
in that. Okay.
Yep.
Dave, who I was mentioning, every time I go to Florida, he lives like Pompano area is my stomping ground, Pompano near Field. He lives a good 45 minutes west,
Mhm.
and 45 minutes west, depending on traffic, can be 2 hours west.
Sure, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every single time, Dave, I've come down. He will drive an hour. I will drive an hour. I literally drove to his house at sunrise one time. Got out of the car, gave him a hug, man, how you been? I love you. Got back in the car and left. A hug, 3 minutes, and it took me 2 hours to get there. I was literally had to leave like probably an hour before I got to his house. I was
Wow.
running late.
Yeah.
But that's the friendship. Those friends.
Yeah, those friends. The one, that's what I'm talking about.
That's what you're talking about. Is those
Yeah.
your people in Texas
In 5
that
years,
still have your back.
you run into them and
Randy says you have to put your mic on mute.
we're not using.
Oh, no,
Oh,
yeah,
okay, we're not using
Yeah,
it.
That's all. That's all.
Okay, that's all.
Hey, anybody watching? Can we get
What?
Keep your mic to that corner.
them? Do it. Is that better on the echo?
Well, no, it's just that it's close to the camera. She has like.
Oh.
You guys can get it to just to YouTube, like the corner.
We discussed it.
Sure.
I'm like MacGyver, only not intelligent.
Yeah.
Boy, I bet you that pain.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah. Choose some crayons, blue, and turn.
I think that prong for
I think I would expose myself. It's not that.
Okay, there.
there.
All right.
Now, can you hear me, Angie?
Hey, do a mic check, Keith.
Keep an
Check,
eye.
check, check.
Okay.
What's happening?
Our audience is not responding.
No, I'm just kidding. I was fucking. Can you hear me? Can't hear at all. Stop. Deaf. Anywho, Keith sounds like he's in a tunnel. Well, Keith is not in a tunnel. Okay.
Why is Keith in a tunnel?
I don't know. Why are we having so many sound issues?
I don't know. This is the first
This is
time.
not the technician's
Hey,
fault.
it's okay. It's not your fault. It's just. Is it this mic?
Can you hear me?
It's the board.
Can you hear me better? Okay. Unplug. Okay. I guess you can't do that. Now tunnels. Wow. So we are having major. Okay. It's
Hey, it's
I'll tell you
okay.
what. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay, Keith, you and I.
Says reverb.
Okay, so you and I are going to keep talking so that they can come on over, Sonny. Join the conversation.
time machine? We can go back and make yourself 30 years younger. Poof. Bam.
Bam, there he is.
Ragusa.
Oh my God, the collagen works.
Yes.
Look at this hair, young, beautiful. That is Life Vantage collagen. Well, that's just color.
Yeah.
That's just, look at that beautiful hair. He's got the 80s rock star hair. You heard it here first. You heard it here first.
I said that on my
He's listening.
Everybody else good? Anybody in the audience? Volume good on
Okay.
YouTube Cat?
La 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 la.
Kim's good.
I'm good. Okay.
Kim's good.
Yeah, Kim's good. Sonny say something.
Hello?
Say it loud like your dad, though.
Hello?
You want to sound like that? Hello? You made me sound like Jerry
Hello?
Seinfeld.
Hello.
Hello?
That's not a bad thing.
Seinfeld's good. Yeah.
All right.
Nobody's saying anything.
George, now we're not talking at all. Keith, say something. Tell us something. Tell us about the skunk. Tell us about the skunk.
All right, y'all can tell that story again.
Yeah.
Brandy's rolling her eyes as I.
It's okay, but nobody else out there has heard the skunk story.
Okay. Well, I'm not scared of anything if anybody knows me. I'm kind of fearless and adrenaline junkie. But I had a skunk chase me for about 700 yards.
And he has picture proof.
Yeah, I have picture proof because I didn't believe myself. And I'm not a picture taking person. That's been a downfall of me. So I had to take a picture, progressive picture showing that this thing is running at me. And I fell down and everything and jumped up and it was gaining ground. It wanted me for some reason. Don't know why. But as
I
it
wish I
got
were
to me, it
running.
diverted and went under a culvert.
I'm so sorry. I'm
and
laughing at your.
oh,
your
it's
misfortune.
crazy.
I've never heard of
So,
a skunk
yeah.
chasing anybody.
Yeah. So I
It
was
has to have
chased
been
by a
rabbits.
skunk. So I had a list before. That's what me and John got started talking about the lizards, because I'm still baffled by this lizard thing. So I don't mess with skunks.
Yeah,
Well, they're
me too.
buttholes. I'm scared of their buttholes. The skunk is okay.
love
You
skunks.
remain 30 feet away if you don't want to stink. And then alligators, because they're 40 to 30% teeth. I ain't gonna mess with that.
Right.
Any poisonous snake, I know which end the poison comes from. I don't mess with that. Not scared of them, but I know my distance. And then honey badgers and wolverines. Anything else, I'll pretty much take head on.
You know, Richard's gonna roll his eyes. now.
Grizzly bears.
I
left out grizzly bears.
Okay. I also have a skunk story.
I've heard your skunk story.
Let me get in there,
When I-
brother.
It was impressive.
I'm coming back in the
Her-
ring.
her-
Hey, good tag team.
All
right,
Her
so
skunk story is better than mine.
Okay, so I had a dog that would bark. She had a specific bark for snakes. She had a specific bark for intruders. She had a specific bark for
So does
playing.
Leo. Yeah.
You know, and her name was Poppy. She was a good girl, and she was a foundling. So anyway, one morning at summer vacation, thankfully, and I hear Poppy doing the bark for intruder, and I'm like, what in the world? So I get up and I go look out the dining room window, which looks on the dog yard, and I see that they're mauling something. So I run outside, and all 4 dogs are mauling something, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a skunk. But I don't smell skunk, and I'm like, oh no, rabid skunk. Daytime, no spray. Holy crap, we're in trouble. So I call my husband at the time. I'm like, hey, you need to come home and shoot the skunk. And he's like, I'm in Longview, 45 minutes away. You're going to have to take care of it. I'm like, all right. So I go get the .22 pistol.
and shot the dogs.
No.
Oh.
I brought the dogs in the house.
Okay.
Because they had already, you know.
You had it the same place, didn't you? Thought the dogs died.
No, I know
Okay,
the story.
all right.
Yeah.
Oh,
I brought
you
the-
That's impressive.
Oh,
I brought the dogs in the house, got in the yard, and okay, so when I lived in the country, I had goats over here, cows over here, and horses over here. And the skunk was right here. So I had no clear line of shot to kill the skunk. I climbed on the air conditioning unit.
Which is
So now you're as tall as a normal person.
No, you shoot from an elevated
Yeah.
position.
So-
if you don't have a good
So
shot.
I shot the skunk. And it was like, not dead. I'm like, okay, I can't go pick the skunk up because it's not dead. So I shoot it again and again and again. I hit it every time. I promise, I hit it every time. 7 times. I shot that skunk 7 times before it died. I don't know if it was like super skunk or just.
It was Pepe Le Pew. He
It
can't
was,
be killed.
yeah.
Because
No wonder
love,
that didn't
love
cartoon
kept him
stuff.
alive.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Ding,
Killed his
ding.
love.
this.
Me
oh my-
more.
Me more.
But that skunk did not love me, and
Yeah.
the vet came out. I had to quarantine the dogs. It was a thing. But I shot that skunk 7 times. Do you have a skunk story?
I have a dog story.
No, that wasn't the
I
question.
don't have a skunk. I don't. I've never. I think
No.
I might have. I don't.
That's why I was so blown
Right,
away.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
And then I was
like,
glad that she had a skunk story.
Was that your first? Was that your first skunk story?
No, I see them all the time.
Okay.
At night.
Okay.
But not a
And
scary
No, but I
skunk
don't,
story.
like-
and they get away from you.
Florida has skunk. Does Florida have skunk? I don't know.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Do they? I don't
Everybody
remember
says
seeing them
skunks.
coming up. I know in Virginia we
You-
saw.
You only see them at night and at dusky
Maybe.
dark. You don't see
Yeah,
them during the
I
day.
don't.
In our a while back, 2 years ago, in our backyard, like every like 2 every week would just show up in our backyard behind the pool.
Skunks?
Remember?
They're
When
so cute.
Mom was out back,
Oh,
she
yeah.
saw them and she went inside. She went on the front porch.
Now, a word from our sponsors. Do you have mind fog? I know I do. Well, you can go to
KimCook.lifevantage.com.
I was going to say, I was actually going to say Jackie's Place
Oh,
because she has
okay.
activation products, and I only say that because Jackie,
Jackie doesn't have
you
activation.
did,
products.
you.
She
I'm
has
sorry,
CBD
I'm
products.
sorry. She has not activation. What is it? What's the word?
Cannabinoid.
Cannabinoids, but what is
Cannabinoids.
it? Not activation. The other one. The other word.
Gives you energy. Is that what you-
Supplement. Supplement? Is it
Yeah,
supplement?
she's supplement.
Supplement.
Yeah.
Supplementation.
Yeah.
Supplementation.
Yes.
And activation. Yes.
Yes.
Supplementation, activation.
Yeah.
But anyway, you put up yesterday the link to everything, which was great because my stupid ass hasn't done that yet. But you put on the link of like this and that podcast. Jackie had it copied, posted to
She
her
did.
page,
She
and
did.
I, being the skimmer that I am, I'm a skimmer. I was like, Jackie posted this for us? Oh my God, she took the time to write. Copied from as I'm writing this. Jackie, thank you. That is so selfless. I didn't even know you watched the program, and now you're promoting this. I can't believe you took the time to make this. Copied from Kim. Oh, you just fucking shared it, which is still cool.
She shared it.
But I literally sat like this for 3 minutes, deleting all the sweet, nice things I said about you and Igor and the new puppy and how great you guys are. And then it was like, okay, she just fucking shared it. So
Hey, Jackie,
you're
if you're
cool,
watching,
and you got a thumbs, and I love you still.
we were talking
But-
about on this. You need to get the shoes. Your puppy is chewing shoes, and I told you bitter apple spray. But also tell your puppy you own the shoes.
And then
I
put
own
his
this.
toy in his mouth.
There you
this
go.
is yours. This
Yours,
is mine.
mine.
I own
I wish that
Take
worked.
ownership of it.
So, can I tell a dog story now? See,
Yes.
you're back on dogs
Okay.
because I don't have a. Okay,
Yeah.
you have Liam, who seems very intelligent.
Liam Neeson.
Your dogs had a specific bark for a specific situation.
Yes.
Yeah, mine does too.
We have a Mickey. Yeah, he's giggling because he knows. Mickey is an English Springer Spaniel.
Oh, those are so cute.
Very, right,
Yes.
adorable,
Oh, my goodness,
proper.
I love them.
I don't know because my wife flew to Washington State to pick him up from my wonderful sister-in-law who breeds them.
Aw.
My question is, and this shouldn't
Richard,
ruin
we
her
need a new
business.
dog, an English Springer Spaniel from
Think
California.
the mixture got yes.
Oh, yeah, that'd be
He
beautiful.
looks like that. Now pull up Neanderthal cave dog.
Your
Pull
dog's
up-
gonna bite you. when
Pull
you
up.
get home.
No, he won't. He will sit there and go. he like you sit there and you look at him. He just
They are pretty
like a
excitable.
chihuahua. Just okay. Is he gonna? And then you say, Mickey, come here. He's like, but then he gets up and he thinks he's a fucking horse. He's like,
You know what your problem is? You're trying to
He's
train
stupid.
him. No, you're trying to train him
nope, I'm not.
with that energy level.
Yeah, no,
You
I'm
need
not trying
get
to
that
train.
ener-
I
energy
think that's
level
probably the
down,
problem.
And then
I
Run,
didn't
run,
try to
run,
train
run,
him at
run.
all. That's my wife wanted that dog.
Yeah.
My oldest daughter got me a Siberian Husky named Kanga, who is beautiful and sits there at the front
Oh,
door and
that
goes,
runs
"Ah."
too.
And the moment I get in the house, she has to take this arm in her mouth and just to make sure I'm home and everything's good. To the
Oh,
point,
right.
my 7-year-old son Maddox has now over the summer, he runs up and he starts going like this on my left arm because he thinks he's a little puppy too,
Yeah,
which is great.
he's just
But
taking-
yeah, he's just taking what the dog does. But
Ramsey.
Mickey is a dumb, and we actually call him, "You're a dumb dog," and we'll do that. And my wife goes, "He's a nice boy." Now here's the difference: there's nice people who are dumb. They're not opposite. It's not like you're a nice dick. No, you're not. You're one or the other.
Yeah.
You're a
You
dumb
can
dog,
be a
and you're a
dumb
good
dick.
dog. You
You
can
can
be.
dumb dick.
Yeah,
You can be a dumb dick,
And you
but
can be a smart dick.
I've
not a mean
I've been
dick.
called that before.
I've dated smart dick.
does that mean Richard's
I've
not
been
smart?
called a smart dick too.
No.
It was a
like,
play on words
no,
again.
no.
So he isn't the first Richard.
Well, he doesn't know this, but I called
Stop.
him the dentist
What?
in an email.
Did you?
Yeah,
That's okay.
yeah. But no,
That's okay.
no.
You called
I
David
know
Mike.
Well, I
You're
know-
terrible with names. I'm learning.
Yeah, I told you that. I'm okay with that. No, I know a Kim and Dennis, and when I was typing the email, I typed
Give
Kim
me
and
out
Dennis.
of have you?
But yeah. But, you
Yeah,
know,
the other day when you email me. Okay, most people when they break down, they call you. He's actually more efficient. If you don't answer, he emails you, which works out because I got the email. I was in front of my computer. I'm like, why is Keith emailing me at like 8 a.m.?
I don't.
Broke down. Have a
Okay,
meeting
that's
with
right.
Mike, the oxygen guy. Can you call him? Well, David, the oxygen guy, got a call because he was broken down and we couldn't find the contact list. He couldn't get in the website because B&I was down doing
Yeah.
maintenance.
Well, no,
And it was,
haven't
but
started.
David Chambly, O2 Recovery, he'll pump the
out.
oxygen back out
Yes,
into
I've heard
you.
nothing
And
but-
I have
Yeah.
heard nothing but,
Dr. Ray and his
and
wife.
yes,
Yeah.
Dr. Ray and his
Yes.
wife are using him. Our friend Antonio Martin, who got punched with a very bad diagnostic recently,
Mhm.
he's been doing it and he's doing well. I hear, hope, and pray.
Yeah.
What are we looking at?
These are just the dogs.
Oh yeah,
We
different
have the
huskies.
white one. It looks like.
We've got the white with. There's not a beautiful kind of
This
baby in
one.
there. Nah, kind of. That's
This
kind
is
of.
exactly.
No, that's not exactly her because she's 10 times more beautiful. And that one's got black little beady eyes, and she has beautiful sea blue. Like every time I look in her eyes, it's like Little Mermaid.
No.
I'm just like under the sea
No husky is as beautiful as Kanka
And
That's
this
true.
is her
because you
brother.
love her.
because she's my
This is her brother.
Kanga
It's
by the way.
brown from the mud. And then this is the rest of them. There's
My
only
brother
two that are
growing
white.
up was a Husky German Shepherd.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I call him my brother.
I had,
Right.
17 and a half years.
I had poodles. I loved poodles. I still do love.
He wasn't a
poodles.
dog. He was your brother. Is that what you're saying?
I built him a casket and we had a funeral and everything. He was my
Oh.
brother.
Right, but he was
That's
he was
a
not,
member of
right,
the
right, but he
family.
was a canine. He
Yes.
wasn't your brother who
Canine
like reminded
brother.
you of a
He
dog.
was
Man.
my
Okay,
fur brother.
okay.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Yeah,
that's
fur brother. That's awesome. Yeah, my fur kid. He's getting better. But his thing now. You said about
Okay.
biting the arm.
he's
He'll do
huge.
that.
He's
He,
huge.
like
Yeah,
seriously,
he's a
she
horse.
got a little puppy like, and I don't know
It
what
was
she.
a puppy.
It is like it's a mastiff, so I guess that's gonna be a
An
horse,
English,
I guess.
English bull mastiff.
right? Which mastiff apparently is English for or England
Huge.
English for horse.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like she
Yeah.
could probably throw a mini saddle on and get around the house.
The
Couldn't you?
4-year-old could right now.
Okay.
Maybe later I could. But
Okay,
the
so maybe the
4-year-old could
6-year-old
definitely do
will
that
one
right
time,
now.
but-
Yeah. But yeah, he's getting better. He'll come and instead of like clamping on my arm now to get my attention, it's just one of his mannerisms. He comes and puts his
Do you know
mouth
that's a
on me.
thing on purpose? They grab your arm and they test
It's
so they know
affection.
to not how to hurt you.
Yeah.
You told me that.
Yeah,
like at
and-
lunch.
Yeah, and it's
To not how to
He
hurt you. Yeah.
He did
And-
get a little excited this morning.
Okay.
You know how
but
dog
he
hugs
was in a
too,
good
right?
mood.
They press
yeah,
their
Head in your
to your
chest.
chest,
They
yeah.
get, yeah.
It's a
Okay.
dog
Okay.
hug,
Yeah. See,
I didn't know that until my wife told me that. So,
Okay.
Way to go.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
good job, but I can't mention. it
Yeah,
again.
he
Hey.
did his one time.
Hey.
Good job, Summerville.
Good job. You had yeah, there you go.
That's very good.
Good
That's
job.
the
Not
teacher.
scotch, not whiskey.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Oh wait, I got
Huskies are
one.
better than English Springer. Oh, Huskies are better than English Springer Spaniel. We have a poll,
Yes or no?
ladies and gentlemen. We have our first live poll. Huskies are better than English Springer Spaniels. Go ahead and click yes for me because I'm busy on a podcast entertaining minions.
Well,
if not
Both dogs.
Where's the third choice?
Both dogs are
There's
great
not.
dogs.
We're going on my dogs. We're
Oh,
going on
your
my
dogs.
dogs.
Oh, your dogs.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is not including Liam.
Well,
No
no.
Ramsey.
I'm saying I agree with this, but at 5 years,
Oh,
on
that's
either
your
one
mother.
of these dogs, when the run's out of them, that's when they become good
Dogs, right?
Yes.
That's what.
Yeah.
They're still
Yeah,
puppies.
You gotta
like,
get the run.
like
out of
Kangas.
them.
Like I
Yeah.
said, Kanga is amazing. When they get together, they're like power pack stupid.
Mhm.
But it is. It's puppy stupid.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like,
yeah.
oh. It's like you and me.
You'll see the
You know, it's just like,
transformation.
we're
Yeah,
together.
Yeah, we're
And
puppies
she's
too.
over there like, sit the fuck
Yeah,
down and
yeah,
eat.
Yeah,
you know?
she's the grown.
Yes.
She's the grown bull mastiff.
Yeah, she's yeah. Stupid
What did
dogs.
you just say?
Stupid puppies.
Stupid puppies.
Oh wait, someone's cooking yes and no.
That's good
Yay.
for sure.
Hey, so
Well,
we
you know,
have-
my
we
wife
have
just
some-
lied. But
We have some viewers. If you haven't checked in with us, let
All
us
right.
know you're here.
let's do
please.
the 6 countdown. We've got
What?
Richard. We've got Shannon.
Don't tell her how. Richard says, "Don't tell her how to feed the dog." Jeez.
Who was that for me?
No, that's for me.
Oh, okay.
Richard said, "Don't tell her how to feed the dog because I'm the nutritionist in our house,
Uh,
and he gave the puppy
really?
he gave the puppy contraband." Hey, I was cooking dog food when you were there the other day. Remember?
Brandy does that.
Yeah.
could you go get that box real quick?
Sorry.
No, Kim.
Me?
Yeah, that
Box?
top box in the on the right.
Let me ask
Hang
you.
on. one second. Richard, if you need help. Okay, Richard, if you need help, there's a helpline. Don't be abused. We are here for you. Call us when the show's over. Yeah, that box. That just you have my number. If you need help, call. Hey.
Oh, yeah, you're back.
And wrong box anyway. So Huskies for sure. Okay, so we have the Huskies winning.
No, it's 50-50.
Richard. Okay, buddy. You know. Isn't that the right thing?
Yeah.
Right?
That's like
Oh,
for like
this.
Oh.
it's
It's
oh, it's
thumb
this.
on
No,
the out,
that's-
thumb on the out.
Maybe that,
Yeah,
and he
no,
wouldn't be
it's-
so
it's
upset.
this. It's this.
This, Dad.
What's that
It's
sign
this.
for?
Huh?
Did you see on camera?
Yeah.
If you if
Well, she
like
speaks sign language.
no,
No,
if
no,
I
it's not
if
sign
like
language,
if
it's
he
not.
wasn't my son and we were in the store together and I kidnapped him,
Uh-huh.
all he has to do is a motion like that,
You
and
kinda
if
put
somebody
it behind
sees it,
your
it's like
back.
this motherfucker's kidnapping me.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
It's
I
like a
didn't
sex
know
trap.
that.
It's a sex trafficking help
Any
sign
kind of
now,
trafficking,
which is
any kind of-
definitely necessary these days.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
Holy
necessary.
cow, sex trafficking is
Unbelievable.
a different. We could probably do a whole episode on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a like if you ever see a girl and a guy, or and I guess that's where your sexist brain goes because girls are abducted, boys aren't. There have been like a
So
dozen
many.
my son's age boys abducted from the local area in the past. Like my wife is tripping, freaking out on this
Mhm. I
fact.
don't blame her.
And I'm telling the kids like, hey, guy at Walmart might be like, oh hey, he's cool. I want to talk to him for a minute. He said to come outside. Fucking don't. Don't
do it.
like John Walsh was when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
Holy cow, man!
Adam
And his
Walsh.
dad went on to Adam Walsh. John Walsh did the show.
Yeah.
Adam Walsh was like South Florida when I was a kid, and my mom literally like cuffed me to her
You know,
for
they think
years
Dahmer is
after.
the one that did that to this kid, but
Totally missed that.
Oh really?
yeah, that's it.
Like one of
That's how-
Dahmer's.
But I
Yeah,
thought Dahmer was up north.
no, he was in that area
Jack-
at that time.
Well, no, he was in
Oh.
Ohio when they got
Yes.
him, or Midwest when they
Yes.
got. Write that
They-
down somewhere because I will go down that
No,
rabbit hole
look into
happily.
it. Yeah, they think that he wouldn't admit to it because it was a child, and I mean he was already.
Okay.
Oh, he
Check
did.
it.
He definitely liked the
Rabbit
feel of the
hole.
cannibalistic
Yeah,
one. He liked the
yeah,
younger
yeah,
ones.
yeah,
Yeah.
Have you
but
guys heard of
that was
Larry
a little
Hall?
young.
Yeah, that
That
was.
would've been
What's
his
my
younger
note?
thing.
Dahmer or
Just put
just
Dahmer Walsh.
serial killer?
Just
Yeah.
put Dahmer Walsh,
Okay.
and I'll
Yeah,
my head will know.
There's literature about it. Read about it.
Guys, when I die, there will be notebooks. You are
Got it.
welcome to look through them. I have notebooks just full of 2-word rambles or 3-word rambles.
Yeah.
That there's money to be made there. There are ideas, there are formulas, there are all kinds of shit.
He hasn't
But
understood
there's
the
probably
show.
5 people in the world who will be able to decipher it. And I'm not sure my wife would be one of them. She would be able to get through 50, 60%. But I know certain times she looks at me and goes, what the fuck did you just say?
That's
that
what you need to
40% of the
ask
book,
me and Keith because we
It
have random
is.
brains too.
It's yes.
We have random brains.
You have to be off a little bit. And
Off,
she's
yeah.
off, but not that off.
Yeah.
But yeah, you
Yeah.
probably flip through it. You probably read the whole manifesto and go,
Yeah.
oh, I
Yeah.
parallel with this guy's
Yeah.
thought process.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna.
No,
then
I
he's
mean
gonna,
like he was listening when I was talking.
Yes, he was.
and then,
Shit, I didn't know he knew that. I didn't
Yeah,
teach him
yeah,
that one.
and
Yes,
then he's
yes.
gonna, then he's gonna voice text me and go, "Did you know blah blah blah?" blah. Wait, I didn't mean that. Damn voice texting.
And here's the other hard part is with friendships. Age doesn't have a relevancy in most.
No, no.
I always hung out with kids 5-10 years older than me.
I was the
Because
opposite.
The kids,
Because I was
kids
into
my
younger
age and younger
sports.
were dicks.
Yes.
The kids older than me were like, yeah, he's a fat kid, but we don't pick up fat kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They already had that,
Yeah.
oh, we're stupid and picking up fat kids.
Yeah.
So they'd be like, that's a cool fat kid, though. Come hang
Yeah.
out with me. And I was like, cool, you're not going to beat me up and call me fat all the time? You can do it sometimes. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Cool.
I-
And there's
did a
so
lot
many
of-
more people who matured or whatever, and it was like a breath of fresh air. And it was.
I think that I became known as a nerdy kid because I befriended nerdy kids because I didn't want them to be lonely,
I was always for the
you know. And so
and then you became a teacher.
and
Which
but
isn't-
then I
which
was
isn't
also
nerdy at all.
but then
No.
I was also it is not nerdy
Holy
and
shitsicles. How is teacher not? Teacher's like the crown jewel of nerdism.
says the plumber.
Right. Says the anti-smart person.
Well,
Yes.
Librarians haven't been
Okay,
I would
I would
say.
think, but no.
because they would be a reserve.
That would be.
But
see,
then I was also a band geek too. So
Oh, well, that just
which,
sounds too nerdy.
which
I
I
know.
know, right? That's-
So maybe
gonna
I
say
was-
it.
Was she trying to help?
Yeah, she's
Maybe-
like, no, I was
maybe-
cool. I was in the band too.
Yeah.
no, I
Did
didn't
you
say
sing
that.
in
I said
choir
I was a
church on
band-
Sundays?
No,
No. Did you do chess club?
I was an acolyte.
Yeah.
Did you belong
Did
to
y'all
a?
win the
did-
mathathon?
I don't do math.
Did you do spelling bees? You did, didn't you? Did you do well on them? Yeah, you did, didn't you?
Pretty
Did you
well.
read a lot? Were you in a book
did.
club?
I'm in a book club now. I'm actually in 2.
Thank God she's not a fucking nerd, though.
Yeah, I'm glad we're not
I
hanging
was
out with
worried
nerds.
for- I was like-
nervous, but yeah.
Kim smelled like a nerd for a second. Thank God she
Yeah.
proved
She did
us
clarify.
absolutely
Okay,
fucking
so
right.
thanks for helping me understand that I'm a nerd, and the only friends that I could get were nerds.
That's
But where
okay.
am I now?
I'm a nerd too.
That's like me going, no, I'm trans slender. I'm not really fat. You guys can call me fat all you want,
Yeah,
but I'm trans slender. I identify as 118 pounds. I don't know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
yeah,
I'm not a nerd.
yeah,
And then listing like every nerdism.
yeah.
I like Harry
Hey.
Potter.
I do. I love.
I'm in a book club currently.
Luca, do you like Harry Potter?
Do you see some of the looks I give Keith and John when they're having fun? Fucking nerd. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
God, I can't
What
believe you tried to defend that.
what was the?
Nerds.
I know, right?
I think
I'm not bald.
Yeah.
Just don't look.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I,
This
I
is
think
not a
I'll go
wig.
home now.
Yeah. Did we make Kim leave the room?
Richard, freedom's ending. Freedom's ending. What?
Yeah.
I didn't. I was saying.
Sorry, Richard.
She's on the move. She's coming back. You good?
I'm also stubborn enough to stick around.
Ah.
I'm a stubborn nerd.
Oh God, that's the word.
Okay, if anybody's here watching from my high school,
Shannon has that same
Just
issue. That's
ask
why
me.
we're married
Just-
after
just-
13 years.
yeah, just tell me. Never mind. They told me.
No,
I'm
I
a
am a
nerd.
nerd, and I'm not afraid to admit it.
Oh wow! I strive to be a nerd one day, but I think 30% or better of your brain has to be activated. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Oh yeah, the other 28% will come.
Yeah, it's the nerd. The only thing I know about nerds is like they come in a rope now. Or
Nerd rope, yeah.
clusters.
Yeah.
You know,
Nerd
they used to
clusters.
come. They used to
also
come in
have,
a
like,
box.
Gummy clusters.
They used to
too.
come in a box
They
like
still
God
do.
intended. Anyone?
They s-
Anyone?
Yeah, they still do.
But like, why don't they have a pregnant Barbie?
Why don't they have a pregnant Barbie?
Because Ken comes in a different box.
Oh.
Ah,
That's a good joke.
it's a solid. It's
But
a dad joke, but not a dad joke.
It's clean. But
It's a I'm not a
straight.
dad because
Yeah.
she's not pregnant joke. But
Yeah.
Well, Ken doesn't have any genitalia anyway.
isn't that
Neither
nuts?
does Barbie.
Isn't that nuts?
He's
No,
a
it's
grower,
not.
a shower. I mean,
He's a grower. He's a grower, not a shower. He suffers from plasticity issues.
Yeah.
Don't judge his.
Yeah.
Wow, Ken was the first non-binary character.
Oh my God.
Am I the first person to say that out loud?
He's
no,
the
maybe
first
it was
gender
no,
neutral.
Gender
wait,
neutral.
wait,
Gender
no,
neutral.
No, time out.
Non-binary. Gender neutral.
G.I.
I think you're
Joe.
right.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
Hey, look that up, Lucas.
The original
Who
GI
was-
Joe.
who was
The
first?
original GI Joe had a schwanz.
I think you're right.
There was a bulge on the left side of his pants,
Yeah,
and
full
they
size
they
and
meant
But when you took his pants off, did he
You couldn't
have,
take original GI Joe's pants off
Wait,
because
what
back
is
in the
your show?
day, boys
Which-
didn't want to undress
which-
dolls.
which was released first, G.I. Joe or Ken?
G.I. Joe.
I thought so too, but we got to make sure because
Yeah.
Barbie was like 1955.
Yeah.
So she didn't probably have a boyfriend until the 70s
I
because that
swear
would
to
be
God, I thought you were
inappropriate.
just gonna say I thought she had an abortion. I'm like,
And it would have been going
a
steady.
boyfriend. Why would she can't get pregnant? We've just deduced it. So how's she having? Now I'm in another
Hey,
rabbit hole.
snails do it.
How did Barbie have? Okay. Wow, that's an old GI Joe. The first GI Joe, also, everybody like my GI Joes when I was a kid were like this size. The first GI Joe was legit Barbie size.
first.
Barbie was released before GI Joe debuting at New York Toy Fair
Oh
in
my
1950
God,
years.
I would've-
5
1950.
years
I
before
would've
GI Joe.
Never guessed that.
I would have said GI Joe was older.
You know
because-
what?
Oh
Joe,
boy.
G.I. Joe
Well,
probably
because-
belonged in Vietnam.
Well,
That
because
would be correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
because you know,
Yeah.
like God's design, men came first and are smarter and all that.
Yeah.
And are smarter. And ow.
Well, I will tell you this.
Well,
my
okay,
mother-
toilet paper to the head.
My
Does that
mother
make me shit?
bought
Okay.
us Barbies as kids, and she had 2 boys because she read somewhere that if you give your kids Barbies, it'll make them respect women. They'll gain respect for women.
Or you.
That was her thought.
That actually,
I
that might be
And
true.
I see
was
some
gonna
truth
say
in
something,
it.
but I'm not
But
gonna.
I respect women, but I thought I always attributed it because my mother was such a strong woman.
Yeah.
I'll have to ask my Aunt
Or-
Michael if that's
Now people say that
What do you
Barbie
got, Abby?
sexualizes women,
Yes.
and they reduced her bust size, and
Yes,
they
yes.
increased her
Okay,
hip size, and
now-
all that.
Margot Robbie sexualized Barbie.
Yeah.
I love you, honey, but let's be honest.
But why do
Margot
you want to
Robbie
hide it?
sexualized-
Why do you want to hide it in Barbie and then go to Venice Beach?
Right.
It's another it's
And
another
why do we have
combo.
plastic surgeons?
But
Exactly.
okay, I think that falls back on how do we survive in this generation.
It's
Right.
Yeah, it kinda
Because
does.
it is. It's like
We
it's
did
like
it
don't
again.
look at my chest.
We did it again. Full
Why don't you
circle.
wear something more than a top with
Yeah.
one button,
Yes.
and then
Or a
maybe I
shirt.
won't swear, or a shirt. Do you know why I don't show off skin? Because I respect the general public. Nobody wants to see this.
This man wears a shirt on the beach.
I wear a shirt on the beach so they don't push me back in the water. Save him. He's not breathing. But yeah, you know, it's
it's a touchy
you dress.
subject.
It is because I'm not.
In this
If a girl's
generation,
dressed like
too.
that,
Oh,
I'm so happy. In fact, actually, my wife has hit that age, or we have hit that age as a couple. She'll literally go,
Yeah,
and I'm
mine
like,
too.
Hey,
I love those shorts. And she'll be like, "Did you see your butt?" I'm like, "I didn't really. Did I? Yes, of
Oh,
course
she'll
I
make
saw it."
me look.
How in the hell did I not?
Yeah.
Ray Charles just went, "Look at that ass."
Yeah.
How did I not?
Yeah.
And yeah, so
Yeah.
it's actually fun getting to that point.
It is.
so
Well, and then
this
you get closer
hour
to
has
it.
flown.
Okay, well, this hour has flown. We're up and out of time already.
Yeah.
Oh
And
my
if you
God.
watch the rest of the shows, that's what makes her the teacher. 60 minutes, bitches.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not 64.
Well, I just got a notification on my
You got to
phone.
go. We got to go. Everybody's got things to do today. Keith, thank you for coming.
Thank
Please
you.
come back for
Enjoy.
certain.
You were a great
Um,
first guest.
yeah.
I hope I
And
get your-
Tuesdays at 8, hopefully it'll work out better because I still
I
feel
thought we were doing
terrible.
7
7 to 8
Okay.
Tuesdays. I still feel terrible skins that we've stolen from you, but thank you for coming. Thank you for not blowing us off. That's the power of the podcast,
Thanks for
kids.
coming here instead of going
He
fishing.
could be in nature right now, floating, just catching fish, enjoying nature, but he'd rather sit in this hot ass room with these hot ass people doing this. So, Keith, thank you for coming. You're more than welcome anytime.
Luca, thank you for your
Guys, in the
expertise.
comments, what you liked about the episode, what you want to see down the road, and what you think about Tuesdays from 7 to 8, because I believe we're going to do that. I don't know if we'll start this Tuesday or next, but we will keep you informed. Thank you again for tuning in. Any outro? Don't forget about the
Don't forget about the gala.
Gala.
Tickets, you can still come. It's tickets still on sale online, and we'll let you in the door if you bring the money.
Georgia
So-
Bus Roofing.
Georgia Best Roofing, the best roofing in Georgia.
Yes.
That's all you
And
got to
Life
say about it.
Vantage,
And don't forget,
activation products.
Plumber Pro Service and Drain, servicing all of your plumbing needs, commercial and residential, in Athens, Georgia, which is where this podcast is from. Shout out to all our locals once again. Jackie with what's her company?
Your CBD store.
Your
She's
Sunmed.
rebranding.
Is
She's
it
rebranding.
Sunmed? Is it Sunmed or Med?
Yeah,
Yes,
she's
Sunmed.
renaming it.
Sunmed.
Yeah.
Sunmed. Yeah, she's renaming. Your CBD store gives it like a terrible connotation to some people.
Yeah.
The actual product is Sunmed. So
Dr. Ray's.
Dr.
water.
Ray's Wellness Water,
Mhm.
Bass Cat Catering, Blanchard Wellness,
Don't forget about the auction guy.
and
Thanks,
David
guys.
Chambly, Oak Recovery.
Sorry, David.
Guys, we love you. Thanks for tuning in. And don't forget to check out the local Athens comedy calendar. There's shows going on all week, guys. Support your local comedy. Humor heals. Let's keep this world together, one person at a time.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.